Now,
only fools would fight against Samaja's will.
Usually one person will go left and one right. And then do you want to talk about the jump? When you have to jump? And then when you see the floor, on Samaja. Okay. Okay, cool.
Somerset shall be crushed beneath Samaja's darkness.
Okay. So that's a difference between vet and normal. So in normal, you can hold, you can hold them all day long and they're not going to hurt you. But in vet, so it would be better to practice the vet version. So that way if, for some reason you're not tanking ever, you'll know. So, cool. All right. Everybody ready?
You'll fall to my blade, like the
Okay.
rest of Cloud
On meta. Yeah.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Oh, I hate it when it does that. They'll come.
You'll regret this fight.
Nope, maybe not. Come on.
You think yourself
I'm
worthy of
gonna
my
whack him. Alright, I whacked him. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright, and you'll just range on him. Portal team, go. Okay, birds up. Everybody to Gallon Way. You'll want to stand a little more away from the group. I have Hoarfrost shedding in group. There's a shard right next to Anna. You gotta send the shards downstairs. Nope, you just stay right where you are. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Dropping Hoarfrost. There's one more person to grab it. And the bird. I'll grab Rose. Oh, thank you, Fate. Okay, birds up. Everybody over to Galley. Yeah, and usually in a group setting you'll just call Warhorn, which you did, which is perfect. Eat my shooting star. Yep. Is the bird down? Yep, everybody on the bird. And one thing you want to do with the bird... Oh, got it. Nope, skip portal. Yeah, he's only got 50%.
How?
Yeah, he's dead.
Unlikely.
Nice. Just as soon as she lands, call it. But you want to, now I remember what I was going to say. You want to burn them pretty quick to, as close to health of each other, because what will happen is it'll start summoning creepers. So. It sucks. It does bite. Correct. That would be etched. That's okay. So what Globe is, or what you're going to do, Meta, is you're going to grab that creeper and take it over to the, or grab that monstrosity and take it over to the creeper. Globe is going to go and poke the creeper. We're going to do the same thing, except Globe's going to grab the bird. You're going to have Sororia. So 2 things with Sororia that you need to worry about, Meta, is number 1, her standard. She's a DK. She drops a standard. You cannot stay in that. Okay. Right. And second mechanic in this that's very important for everyone. Now, you guys holding taunt should not get it, but it's possible. I've seen stranger things happen. So it's called Hugs, and it's going to be a growing pink AoE underneath you. And once it gets full, if you do not have 3 other people to share it with, or 2 other people to share it with, it's going to blow up. And it's... Yes. So when you have enough people in there, it turns yellow. So all you have to do is just say Hugs in group, and everybody stack around that person. Very simple. Doubtful, you shouldn't. Do not, make sure you maintain taunt. Right. Correct. Other than that, this is rinse and repeat. This is the only growing AoE that you want to share with people. It's very similar to if you guys have been in VSS, which some of you have, some of you haven't, but it's the same mechanic that happens when you are fighting the fire dragon. Yep. Yep, so, yeah, he is a jerk. Yeah. Oh, fine. I don't have any weapons. All right. No problem. Any questions for anyone? This is, I mean, it's basically the same fight. It's just a different mechanic. Hoarfrost is gone, and now we're going to deal with Hugs. Okay. On you, Globe, you're main tank right now. Okay, Globe's going in. Nice job, monstrosity and wacky. And then once we got him down, everybody go back to the beginning. Let your dots reset and everything.
Think you can fight me? Also
correct.
Eager for death.
Brindle. Again. You were gonna take her to the other side where Globe had Gallonway, so about where I'm at here. Yep, perfect. That's fine. We'll adjust. Okay. Portal. So, edge the one. Perfect. Good job. Okay. Birds up. Go find Sororia and put a poke in her butt. I got that one. It was right next to me. And trust your healers. Y'all are fine. Okay, back to bird. I got res. Edge DC. Yeah, it was me. Yeah, we weren't going anywhere, so. Who do you think DC's Globe? Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. Pretty dead. Okay, get the bird when she lands. You don't. Oh, well, That worked. Very nice.
You're not going to play fair. Me.
Oh, nice. That's the one we're coming up to. So, any of you that are running an O console? Yeah. Technically, it's the last mini. Yeah. Oh, no, you can. All right, so this one has a mechanic that's called bar swap, and this is one that most people have the most trouble with, besides hugs. So, if you're on an Oaken Soul build, I need you to be off of your Oaken Soul build. You have to be able to switch bars. In vet, it will blow up the group if you don't. Yeah, right. In normal, it won't. But still, it hurts. So let's not put our healers under any more pressure. Hells, if you would kite this one, so that way you can get some practice there. So Anno, you'll be in group. Yep, perfect. And then, let's see. So Globe, you will grab Relly, and Meta, you will grab the bird. Same thing. Yep, same thing. So with bar swap, what's going to happen is you're going to get a message that says Balonaril is overloading your weapon. Okay? When you get that message, there's two ways that you can play it. Okay? You can, A, switch to the bar you don't want to be on, wait until you light up like a blue sky shard, and then switch. Okay? Or you can just, yeah, that's what I do. You can just, be on a bar, what doesn't matter. As soon as you turn into a big blue sky shard, switch it. Also, the whole arena will turn blue for you. So that, and everyone can see your sky shard, so we'll all see this big glow thing coming off of you. So if you don't swap, I'll call you out. That's just how it goes. Right. Yep. So it is it's about 11. So you will see on your, and this is why I had you guys turn on your debuff bars. You will see on the far right, it will count up to 40. Once it counts to 40, it's not 40 ticks, it's really quick. Then you can switch bars. Okay. You are going to take Relly this time. Erie, have you ever been downstairs to do portals as a DD? Okay. I'm gonna send Erie with you then. Yep. Okay, so this is the same concept. We're going to take that creeper and we're going to stack that monstrosity on the left creeper, and my portal people who has been in the portals, I'm going to have you guys go to the right and take that creeper down. Everyone else is going to go to the left. I think we're good. And by the way, you see what I look like right now? This is what you look like when you have to swap. So that way you know if you see yourself going. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. So Globe, only thing you need to worry about with Galley is he jumps a little bit more than what Sororia and or Relly, I mean, Gallenway do. So, and then he has the big lightning AoE that you need to watch out for. And DD's, he shoots out what he calls, what I call sparkles. So basically it's just lightning traveling across the floor. So just kind of stick. Yeah, you're fine. No, it's just sparkles. The little sparkles that travel along the floor. The cone, you can just block. Yeah. Just block the cone. Yep. And that's why I said to make sure you had a taunt on your back bar. Same with you, Meta. Make sure you have a taunt on your front and back bar, just in case you have to bar swap. Ooh. No problem. Cool. Oh. Okay. Yeah, just a little extra survivability, not a problem. Grindel, is there anything special that you run in BCR as a DK? Ah, okay. The wings, yep. Yeah, the dragon. Ash Cloud. I think is what it is. You'll get there. The dragon wings, yeah. Are we ready? Let's go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's okay. It's alright. Back up.
Right, and so
Yep.
I shall.
It's just, I usually will just have y'all breach him.
I shall prove myself
Oh,
worthy
I might
of
have.
Samaja.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Glib's getting there. He's coming. Don't worry. I see a bar swap on you, Blue. And who else? Brosis, you had bar swap, sweetie. Portal team, go. I'll get you in a second. Yep, he'll come. Just take him to the corner. Shard to the... He will, don't worry. Yeah, you've been wrestling with them the whole time, I see.
Alaril, it's time to take flight.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, back on bird. Portal team, go. Bird's up. Everybody on ready. Just remember, we gotta stay on the bird's butt. I'm like legit in the bird. Oh. Nah. That's okay. Relly's almost dead.
Samacha will
Woohoo!
crush you. I'm sorry, Olarima. We failed you. How does it feel, Olarima, to see your companion?
Because it's a DLC. Oh well.
You, Samacha. You'll never get away with this.
I think Gally was just being a butt. He usually is. Oh. He was talking about destructive clinch. I bet. That's the morph. Yep, it'll replace the inner age. Yep. Cool. Yeah, that's helpful. Like mine's my RB. I'll send one more. That'll kill you. And it looks like a no, you don't need, we don't need it. Nah, you don't need a tank. Yeah, not a normal. Yeah, Portal's the same. Why you want to go Eerier? Eerier said he's gonna go. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna take Grendel and Eerier. Unless Etch, do you want to go back, or it's up to you? No, you're fine. If anything, we can always switch. It's not a big deal. Alright, so this fight, it is extremely important that we all stay on Zamaja's butt. Like, legit on her butt. Okay? Lots of different mechanics here. Obviously, we've got the two spewers, or the two monstrosities and the two creepers, so we're gonna burn those down first. So, Globe and my portal team is gonna go to the left creeper and monstrosity. The rest of us are gonna go to the right creeper and monstrosity. We're gonna burn those down, come back here. Zamaja's gonna teleport around the room. She will do all kinds of crazy stuff. She's gonna get, she's gonna have orbs that are gonna come out that we need ranged people on. So Etched, you and Avoy, if you would, when I call orbs, I need you guys to stay in group, but DPS those down for me. There's gonna be 3. She will do what's called kite. So Hells, that will be you. And then is there what? Kite? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is. There should be, yeah. Yeah. So Hells, you just kind of run around with that behind the group. But for the most part, unless you have kite or you're running shards, you're going to be about 5 feet behind the group. You want to kind of stay close. Because we're all going to be one stack right up Zamaja's butt. The tank will get kite as well, meta. So what you are going to do is I'm going to need you to, when you see the beam coming off of her, you want to make sure that you stay out of that circle. Just kind of, it's just, it follows you around, but you don't have to stay in it. Yeah, exactly. When the group comes up from downstairs, because realistically in NCR plus 0, the off tank has nothing to do. You know what? Should we just send Globe downstairs so that way he can... Good guys. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Yep. So, Globe, remember when we would send the tanks down, and the tank would go down in the portal first, and they'd say, you know, tanks tanks in hole or safe or whatever. Kind of remember when we were doing this. Okay, so you're gonna be that tank. All you have to do is taunt the shadow version of Zamaja down there. That's it. And face her away. Oh. Yeah. Just bash her. Perfect. Yep. And then same thing. Perfect. Same thing with the rest of us up here. When Zamaja teleports, she's going to do her wavy arms and she has to be interrupted. So you'll see Meta when you go to her. If you see her sparkle up, just bash her. Another thing about being... Oh, sweet. Okay. And one... Okay. You might. Yep. The only other thing I can... Oh, no, you're fine. I was gonna say, when portals are done and we get to the point to where we're gonna kill Zamaja, when we kill her, her shade's gonna come up and plant her big fat ass where she is right now. The tank is gonna keep her in the exact same position that she is right now. Doggy style. Thanks, babe. And we're gonna be behind doggy style, I guess. And we're gonna be on her tail and we're gonna have to kill her all over again. It's in the bag. She is a sea slope. No, I had mine. I got a couple of double cheeseburgers. Okay. Any questions on this fight?
You get me.
Mm-hmm.
This.
I love it. All right. Sorry, my hamburger went down the wrong tube. All right. On tanks. Reaper first, Monstrosity second. Now we just in the deal. I just wanted to go. Perfect. Put that other one down. Put the spear back to the beginning.
Challenge the power of the sea stone.
So, Meta, what you will probably do is we'll give you a chance to run up to her and flip her around. Hells, don't forget you are the one who is responsible for getting the shards. So during the portal phase, it is very important that you get those shards down as quickly as possible. Grindel, Anno, anything you guys can think that I need to tell the tanks?
Shadows are such a big power.
And then also meta, you are on a Night Blade, so you have Path. Another thing that's also good is Shield Bash. Yeah, don't bash the first interrupt. Shield Bash will... Oh, I thought you were on a blade. Oh, okay. So Shield Bash... Sorry. So Shield Bash helps with getting to her quickly. It's kind of like Stampede on the two-handed, so... No, I know. I'm saying it's in the one-handed and shield line.
Soon my shadow
Oh.
shall spread
I don't know about that one. I'll have to look it up. That's right. Oh, okay. No, this is the one that's in the sword and board. I'll take you.
You got my ketchup?
Yeah, it's in the fridge. If not, above where my coffee pot is up, there's some in there. I have an extra one. Yep. Go for it. Give him a second to get her turned. There we go. Good job, guys. And when I say up her butt, legit. Oh, I think Globe, did you? Yeah, did you get her? Yeah. So there's that interrupt. Good job. So everybody should be right on their tail. Portal to go. And I got orbs up. So my orbs group, turn around and get your orbs, please. Another thing that you want to do is when she moves, you want to call. There's kite, so you can see it. Oh, somebody's got kite in group. Okay. Right, you're supposed to get kite, but we don't want kite in the group. Oh, y'all didn't get the bash downstairs. I see one more shard in the back. There we go. I'll cut this way. Yeah, there's the kite. Uh-oh. Yes, she did. That's okay. You'll be fine. Yep, y'all are good. Cool. Alright, so Eerie, I'm gonna send Etched, thank you, down next time, so Etched next time. Oh shit. Okay. If you make it in time to go second port, orbs are up, so make sure we're killing the orbs. And whoever's got kite, keep me out of group. You did a wonderful job, thank you.
Quickly! You must get within the margin
Okay,
gate.
portal go. Yep. Yeah, in bet. Yep, swap. Yep. Pizza!
Those shadow tendrils are dangerous. Be on guard.
Good job on the orbs, guys. They're still right next in the group. There's one right to the right of Zamaja. Get that pizza. Uh-oh. Whoa, you okay? Yeah, I know. Okay. Everybody focus creeper. He's downstairs. Oh, that's the one you have to jump up for. Yeah, you have to get in, like, it looks like a little whirlpool. Good job. Just keep burning her. Oh, she didn't move very far, did she? Yep. So when you're not in the
Commander
portal,
opened a gate into
you're
her
just
dark
basically
realm.
we're gonna
We
do a
must
portal skip.
destroy it.
Skip portal. That's okay. You'll get brought back up.
Commander's link to her
Yep.
shade is crippled. Extinguish the shade and we
else?
can end this.
All right, everybody, get on her butt. Meta, turn her around. Drop, slide forward. Oh. Okay, so glow boy. Oh boy, you have kite. You need to get out of that. There you go. Okay.
Those shadow tendrils are dangerous.
We got a
Be
creeper
on
on the left. I think you have kite. So just range that creeper. There we go.
You'll need
No,
to
not
heal
first
yourself
weapon.
to overcome those shadows.
So don't bring kite into group. Go ahead and back up. Yay! Good job. So it showed up. It showed up
Zamaja is defeated,
just right
but
as you came to group.
my companions, my friends, all gone. I won't allow their sacrifice to be in vain. I'll make sure the Welkanar
nice.
traditions live on. I'll rebuild my
Nice.
order and keep protecting Somerset. I
Yeah,
swear
exactly.
it. It was a hard, as long as I still.
Don't forget to turn in your
I
quest
still
from to Olorine. And if you are putting something into chat, that means that you are. I don't know where it went, baby. That means that you're willing to part with it. Don't put it in chat if you're not willing to part with it. Okay. I know, I have a full sticker book here.
Blondie died.
Yep. Oh, oops.
On group.
It is go
Oh,
group, baby.
group's on white.
Huh?
The group's white. White.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Was that? Nice. Very nice. Love it. If anybody's building a healer or tank, Olorine is very good for both. It's not as used as much, but it's still a good one to have in your little. Yeah. Yep. Nah, Galley and Olo. Yeah, right. Alright. So I am going to go to the next trial. Any of the Olo? Okay. Sounds good. Oh, that's okay. I think I'll see if I can get Grizzy. No, that's okay. I appreciate it, ma'am. Yeah, but if I don't talk to you, I know. If you happen to, if I don't see you before, if I don't talk to you before Christmas, you have a very Merry Christmas, ma'am. Thank you, thank you.
I'm here. Lucky you.
It's awesome. On a bug. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's no joke. Yeah. Group healing sucks. Uh... You okay, baby? No, it's not even that. Yeah, the only people who have is me. How weird. Yes, ma'am. Bye. Where? Here. I am at Ruck Grove. I don't see him on. Is he? No, Erie. You in the wrong group, baby. You in the wrong group, sugar.
You can go now, little brother. Lie back. Rejoin the one, as
Just
all
NRG.
things must. I do not
I don't see
fear
Grizz
this,
on.
brother. But I do
Yeah.
regret. Sooth, his soul? What is this?
Really? I'm looking. Oh, it has to do with chat. Oh, how funny. Yes, that's what it is. NRG. All right, I'm here, so. No problem. Yep, no worries. It sucks. Yep, don't check your weapons, check your gear, make sure it's still good. I don't use that. Never used it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Oh. Really? Mm-hmm. It's such a pain. Anyone willing to donate Skyreach runs? Mm-hmm. Oh, it takes forever. Alright. Area, where are you at? You'll get there. You'll be there soon. What, once you do it? Oh, really? Area, where are you at, my love? Okay. Aww. Okie doke. Alright, we'll just go with my Ember for a little bit. And until I can find a DD. Well, I messaged him in Discord anyway, so. Alright. Who has not run this trial ever? Besides a boy, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. Meta, I don't think you have, you said? Okay. Alright, so main things about Rock Grove is number 1, never go upstairs. And number 2, stay out of the water. It is hot and poisonous. Do you know someone? Go ahead. Okay. I was gonna say I have someone who might too. Hey, quiet. You wanna run an NRG? Nope. Okay. You won't run vet, and you won't run normal with me. Okay. Alright, so, alright. So this particular trial has quite a lot of ads. And there are some really rough ad pulls, so we're just gonna kind of do the best we can. Globe. Hello, how are you? I'm... Crickets. That's what I do, yeah. We'll wait till we get a... or something. Okay. If you will pay attention, Globe, to the frogs. So make sure you have your chains and your CC, which is the claws. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have you pay attention to the frogs. So make sure you have your chains on. And then if you had I couldn't remember if you said you had the choking talons or not. Those are very helpful for them. If you don't use those in 4-man, you should. Every 4-man trial. No, the claws. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Yeah, works great. You know where it really works in? Vet Fanglair. When you get to the final boss and you get those little scarab beetle things as the tank, yeah, you can talon them and they're gone. It's like, ooh, thank God, because them little bitches will fuck you up. They will eat your ass all day long. Yep, so we're going to come in here, we're going to have a small ad pull, and then we're all going to stop at these stairs. Not up the stairs, just at these stairs. Okay? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, choking talons. Perfect. There's 2 different morphs of it. I prefer choking, but some people prefer the other one. What's the other one? The talons? What's the one you have?
Burning?
Burning. I think it's burning talons or something. That's the one Quiet uses. He likes that one.
Burning does.
Choking talons, yeah.
Burning does more damage.
Mm-hmm. Choking is better for a DK. You get back stam.
Burning
For tank.
Burning does more damage.
Choking.
Burning does more damage. I use Magicka.
On your tank?
I'm not stammed.
It doesn't matter, honey. It's your tank. We're not talking about your DKs.
Oh, I'm talking about like damage. Burning does more damage.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about on your tank, baby. You want to use... Yeah. Joking, yeah.
Yeah, on the tank maybe. I don't on my tank.
I know you don't.
I use burning.
Alright. Okay, let's roll on in. So meta, you'll just capture all the 2 legs. Just kind of bring them right to where they are. And Globe, I'll have you bring in the frogs. On tanks. Usually it's helpful for in the future if you guys will call like 3, 2, 1, go on the tanks. The modes. It's very helpful. Question? Yeah, it's always nice. Now remember what I said about going upstairs? Get your butts back down here. Okay. Come up just enough to where you can see the flag.
3, 2, 1, go.
So the Reaver. Anytime you see someone with a flag, that is going to become your first priority. There's different flags in this particular one. Right now we're just going to run across the Weaver. Then we will run across Bloodseekers, which are line of sight because they are archers. And then, yeah. And then, do you think Digger's going to be able to come in or nah? Okay. No worries. Okay.
Warmer out.
Thank God. I'm fucking freezing.
Yeah, it's -15.
Oh. So the flags are more important than anything, unless we're in a boss, babe. And
This
so,
one time at band
Donald,
camp,
I love you. Oh my god. Dave, yeah. Alright. Okay. I got one. Yay, Darth Squirtle. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Okay. So Squirtle will be in a second. I'm not too terribly worried about getting them in. So we're gonna kill the flags first, then we're gonna kill the two-leggeds and the frogs, and then we'll go up to the stairs and not go up them. And talk about the next pull, because it's kind of a two-part pull. So, on tanks. So Globe, you'll just kind of catch like the two-handers on this. Or the two-leggeds, and then you'll grab the Reaver meta. Okay, go for it. You just gotta keep them, yeah, just keep them right there. No point in moving them for any reason. It's not gonna make a difference. There we go. Yeah, trust your healers. It's normal, bro. No, I don't. Yeah. Well, that used to be our a core group that we had was called It's Normal, Bra. Yep. Okay. So we can travel up these now because Haji is around the corner. So there's a Hajimoto that's around the corner, and you can see the Bloodseeker down there, and there's another Reaver. So usually what will happen is the Bloodseeker starts where it's at, and then it moves kind of to the corner. Also, the plants here are poisonous, so stay away from them. It's going to move to the right corner of that column. So that's kind of where you want to stack everything. Haji herself, you're just going to grab her and stack her on that Bloodseeker. There is a heavy sack over here. We have just enough time to grab it. And then we're going to sneak behind Haji and go for the two-handers, or the two-leggers. Tell her spent a lot of time in BSS. Alright, let's let her, she's going to go in the corner. Let's let her kind of go. Globe, I'm going to have you grab Hajimoto, and I'm going to have you drag her over to where the Bloodseeker is. Okay. Alright, let's go. Right here. Yep. Nope, you're good. Yep, so go ahead and grab the... yeah. Anytime you guys see that Bloodseeker sparkle up, make sure you give them a nice, good bash. And... yeah. Yep. Okay. You're dead. Alright. Go ahead and keep on bringing her over. Yep. And she can also be line of sighted as well. So usually what I do is I'll grab her and I'll run around the corner here.
To the south, swirling about.
How dead are you? Deader than a doornail. Okay, so where the hell did that come in from? What the fuck is a doornail anyway? Anyone? No? Yeah, me neither. I saw that, Anna. Okay, well, now I know what a doornail is. Hey, Eerie, you're not dead anymore. Oh, I like pickles. Okay, this is a side boss. So if you do vet and you want to come and farm perfected body pieces, this is where you come. So you have two different bosses here. You have the snake, and then you have basks and snakes. So everybody kind of back up just a smidgy, so we don't want to make sure we don't aggro basks. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until Basks goes back into the room. And she'll go back to where the snake is. We are going to sneak in and kill this little adpole that's right here. There's also going to be a heavy sack right there to the right. Once we do that, I'm going to have Meta grab Basks and Snakes. And you're going to have to watch her because she'll kneel down and do like a arrow heavy. So you just want to bash her when she's doing that. Globe, you're going to have the snake. Okay. We have to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. This is what we wanted to do anyway. Yeah. Yep. There we go. All right. And we can come over here and get the heavy sack. You're going to take Basks to the snake in the tree. Hold on. Globe. Everybody make sure Globe has the snake first taunted to him, because otherwise it's going to turn around and do a one-shot bite, and yes, it will kill you on normal too. The snake is also going to spawn minis. I'll need you to CC those with the choking talons. But other than that, we're just going to kind of burn them together exactly right where they are. So let's go 3, 2, 1 on tanks. Yep. Make sure to give them just a little bit of time to get that snake because he is going to one-shot you. Perfect. Good job. Oh, but you don't want to let him get killed. Yep, exactly. Alright. So make sure we get Globe up first. I got it. Yep, cool. Okay. There we go. Alright, snake's dead. Let's worry about Basses. And make sure you don't want to get run over. She does that. So, here come the minis. Don't worry about them. Just CC them. And they'll burn up real quick. Yep, exactly. Got one that's picking on voices. There we go. Not anymore. Here comes more. You'll trust your healers. Even in bed, you'll trust your healers. Not horrible. Healing voices. Oh, Squirtle, I think, is a Templar too. Nice. All right. There's stuff to loot here if you guys want to do so. A couple of different things. Beats are good. Don't forget the heavy sack if you haven't gotten it. Somebody hasn't gotten it because it's still here. Okay. And then we're going to run all the way back. And we're going to go to the other side of where we just were. And this is where we're going to meet our final lovely ad that's called a Soul Weaver. So the Soul Weaver, lovely Soul Weaver, is going to do a mechanic where she's going to put 3 circles out on the ground. You got to kind of take those out of group, or you'll hear me say take your problems out of group or get that out of group. So this is opposite from hugs. You want to make sure you get out of the group with any of these AoEs. And she will hold her staff up in the air and do curses. So if I tell you to block cast, that's what you need to do. She is going to come from Meta. Go ahead and kind of glow up where Globe is. She's going to come, you see that red, straight across from you, there's the red banner. She's going to come from back, kind of from over there. Wait, no, I'm lying. Where does she come from? Yeah, no, she's behind there. Yeah, she comes from behind there. So you see the militants that are over here on the right. You're gonna basically grab those two and chain that other two from across and interrupt that soul weaver, or get that soul weaver over. So just range toner. Globe, you're gonna be responsible for all the other little ads and the frogs that are gonna come out. And us as DDs are just gonna stand right here behind these militants, let the tanks pull them in, and just burn it down. This is a pretty straightforward ad pull. So, on you, Meta. And here she comes. So, Soul Weaver's in the dress. I don't know what it is about Zoth dresses, but your most important ad is always a dress. There she's doing her thing, so get those AoEs out of group. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, thank God. They're bitches. Okay, there is a heavy sack this way. We're gonna have 2 heavy sacks before we get to the next pool. So there's one there. Oh, that was hot. Yes. And there's going to be one around this corner. Watch the cabbage catapult, whatever. Catapult. This little shit right here. And heavy sacks right here. Yeah, you have to be crouched. Yeah. There's actually a achievement for doing it in Merkmire, and that's also how you get the little. I don't even know what the hell is the. It's a furnishing, but it's a plant. Scuttle bloom. You get the scuttle bloom. So cute. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you, Meta, go to the right and grab that Bloodseeker, and you're gonna take it all the way to the left, Bloodseeker. Sorry. I gotta whisper. Okay. So basically what you guys are going to do is I'm going to have Globe grab the one on the left, and he's going to run to the right. You're going to grab the one on the right and run to the left, Meta. What that's going to do is stack them right around, right in the middle. Yep. And that's about it. Yeah, pretty much where the banner is. Now, they do jump. Where it is now is where he jumps to. So, you know, don't worry about that. Just do your best to stack them as close as possible. And the rest of us are going to kind of go up on the stairs right around where that fire is. And that's where we're going to kill everything, so. Remember, stay out of the water. Okay, I heard 3, 2, 1.
Face my fury.
Fire swap this D. So one of them. Yeah, see, they jump. I mean, it's kind of. And then just kind of get all these little other buttholes. There we go. That's beautiful. Alright. Okay, so we can get on the top of the stairs here so we can see. So there is a Bloodseeker to the right. That's going to be what I'm... Yep, so you're going to grab the Soul Weaver, Meta, and do the same thing. There's also going to be a Reaver that's going to come with her. So you will need to taunt them both. You are going to put them, basically, there's a guy right in front of us that's kneeling. It says Soul Sand Disciple. That's about where you're going to put them. Globe, you're going to grab that Bloodseeker, and you're going to run all the way almost to the door to where the boss is. Kind of see where that cage is. See if you can kind of, like, hook around the corner of that cage and bring that Bloodseeker into us. If he doesn't come, that's fine. We have to get that Soul Reaver down first. Okay? So,
But it's really a lot of waiting in bushes or behind trees.
what you're going to do,
Talk to yourself.
you're going to drag him to where the Soul Weaver is. So you have to line of sight him. Yeah, so usually I'll grab him and I'll just run until his little butt follows me. That's pretty much it. All right. On tanks.
I see. You won't get past me.
Yeah, and they hit hard, so. Yeah, they're the shits. So Globe, poker, and then run. Okay, block this. I need to get him on a groove where you can block it. In vet, you can't block it, by the way. Okay, so, cool. Alright, let's go to... Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Very nice. Water. I think you were too close to the water. No problem. It's pretty close. So there is a heavy sec right here. So remember Hajimoda? If you can get her in this pool right here, and it's doing the big waterfall, and it kills her, that's an achievement too. It's called Turtle Soup. Drawer in the... No, in the bedroom, baby. That middle drawer? Yeah. Alright. So. So, first boss. Yes, you are Frogs and Minnie. So, you know where to put the Minnie? You remember where to put him? Yes. Yep, perfect. So a couple different things that's going to happen. Hells, I'm going to have you kind of hang out over here. And you're just going to kite his steam rolls, I guess, his charge. If you get cursed, you're gonna cleanse here. Okay. We shouldn't have to do too many curses, because we should burn him down pretty quick. Basically, what you're going to do, Meta, is you're going to take him and you're going to just turn him around and keep him right where he is. He will throw AoEs down on the ground, mostly flame AoEs, and that will be basically what you are going to be getting out of. Other than that, he will kite over to Hells. As a run, just make sure as soon as he starts to charge, so you'll see her, she'll actually have like a red sky shard over her head, and he'll say he's charging, and just taunt when he is leaving you, and he'll come right back to you. So you stay right there. You do not move. The only time you move is if you get cursed. If you get cursed, you cleanse in the left pool, which is the one that Hells has. Yeah, it'll be but in the front. Yeah, so all you have to do is if you get cursed, or if you get this poison, it'll tell you you're poisoned, and you just barely have to walk in there. Now, go ahead. Nothing. We're not going to use either one of those. Yeah, there's a reason why. So, anytime that you cleanse in a pool, it makes frogs. Frogs will kill you. So that's why Globe is watching the frogs. So we only use the 2 front pools. So you're right there where Oax is, and you will just basically run just right over Flynn's and right back. So you'll know he's calling the mini when he comes up in the air. He will raise his head up in the air and he'll start throwing fire bombs. That's when you know the mini's coming out. But it's basically at 90, 75, 50, 25-ish. Globe, do you have any questions or anything about... Okay. The mini will put out a conal frontal attack. If you are in it, it will follow you. Don't panic. Just hold block. Okay, not a big deal. And that's about it. We all stay exactly like we were with Zamaja. We stay on his tail. And the only time we move out of group is if you get the poison. And when you get the poison, you have to immediately run over and cleanse. So most of the time, you will use either the right pool, or if Hell's or Meta is not, you will use the left pool. You will know you are poisoned because he spits out in the air, and it says you are something about noxious gas. I don't usually get it because I'm usually the kite healer, so sorry I haven't really DD'd this much. But that's how you know when you have the cleanse and you need to get into the pool. You will also, if you keep it too long, you're going to start dropping poison into the group, and if you stack too much of that, it'll definitely whack you. So, other than that, there's really not much to this. If you see that the pool is already poisoned, it gives you like 2 extra seconds time for it to cleanse itself, and then it will cleanse you. So if the one pool that's closest to you is taken, go to the other one, but do not use these 2 in the back. This one here. Yep, and then this one here. Yeah. Yep, because of the frogs. So you get way too many frogs, and you can get kite. Exactly. Yep. And actuality in vet, usually you will have another DD out here kiting, and they can either get the charge, or what it'll do is he will spit at me. He would spit at me and Hells every time, and nobody in the group would get it. So, but that's just a vet strat. That's like a hard mode strat. But yeah, only way to see it is to get in there. Go ahead and drag him a little bit closer to the door. Yep, going back. Yep, that'll be perfect. Just don't get trapped by the door. When he's coming, you see the big AoE, that's where he's going to land. Okay, let's go ahead and grab him. Whoa. Beautiful. Everybody on the mini. Ah, Area, perfect. Oh boy, I think you are poisoned. Who dropped poison? Okay, alright, so you gotta make sure you cleanse that. Do you have a second pull? You should have two pulls. Good. Yeah. Okay, back to the boss.
Soak you in spit!
Whoop. You will have to get the mini because they're going to be enraged. Nope, there's the kite. Oh my gosh, get out of my... Okay, just hold that ear, don't move. Okay, guys. And you gotta... Oh, somebody cleansed in one of the back pools. That's okay. Whatever. Alright, back on. Who's gonna charge? Let's get down to some of these frogs while we're at it. Oh, I am cleansing right. So whoever else scouts at cleanse left. Perfect. We're gonna get a mini in just a few percent.
Flush outsiders! Share the fire with
If you have to step out of that meta, you can. I mean, you should do. Minis up. Turn and burn mini. Yeah, you'll have to get him just a little bit further away, although they're enraged. And let's do the hoppers and cleave. Ooh. So somehow Voices, you got further away from the boss than Hell's was. So that's okay. You handled the fight very well. He's down. Burn these two death hoppers. Back with boss. Meta, if you have a chance, grab some of the hoppers out of the pool that's to the right of you. If not, it's not a huge deal. And we're gonna ignore the mini when he comes. Which is like, now. Guess what? Dead. Nice. Good job. Nice job, guys. That was actually not too bad for a kind of a 3/4 DAS explanation there, huh? Alright. Now, this pull has 2 Soul Weavers. Okay? So, Meta, I'm going to have you go to this side on the right, and you are going to just hold those 2 right there. Globe, I'm going to have you come to the left. Anno, can you go with Globe, please? And make sure he stays healed. You're going to grab the 2 Flame Binders and that Soul Weaver, and you're going to keep her over here in this area. Yep. Okay, cool. I like it when people have been in here on different tunes, because then you can kind of like, you know, it's kind of neat to because you already know. Right. Yeah, but you know exactly. Yep. All right. If we are. Just right over here. Burn the Soul Weaver. Woo! I got you. Okay, get those out of group, please. Get the Weaver, and then I need you guys to go get the Soul Weaver. Once this Reaver's down, I'll grab a couple of reses. And if you guys see that cone, that's taking aim. In vet, that will kill you. So it's really important for the tanks to try to grab all the minis too. But in here, it's not going to kill you. Read books if you haven't read books. And then we got a lot of looting we can do here. And again, don't go upstairs. Don't go up the stairs when we get into the other room. Well, why would you think that your character doesn't know how to read? And mead. Yes, very mead, yeah. Speaking of mead, if you guys are running Bretta, you might want to check your scroll. Or check your food, whatever. Yeah, that's what I did too. All right, we're okay to go into this room? Yeah. There is a chest that's behind this first portal. I'll go ahead and pop it for us. Ooh, man, I got a ruby ash lightning staff of shock. Oh no! All right, let's kill everything down here. Remember what we said about stairs? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So we're over there. Okay, thank you. Remember, we gotta kill this soul weaver first. She's got a shield. Oh. Alright, so back to the chest. Yeah. Well, and then the Reaver, if you spend too much time down here, will actually, one of them will actually walk down the stairs. There's a, like, they kind of just wander. But if you look on the tables and stuff, there's tons of grubs and all kinds of good shit. So, make sure y'all get those. Yeah. So, I'm saving that for last. Ugh. Alright, so we've already done this pull, so we can go up. There is... Yep, there's a chest up here, too. Don't go up these stairs. If you go up these stairs, I'll hurt you. That'll kick you out of group. Alright. Make sure you get... Yeah. Okay. So. Alright. If you stand on this carpet, you can actually see the whole room. So, globe. You get the hot dog. Okay? Hot dog is our first priority. That's the red guy that is just up at the top of this set of stairs. Meta, you see there is a soul weaver right there to the right. She's doing her magic. You're going to grab her and you're going to pull her away from the group. Most of the time we take her all the way to the back corner of the room. The hot dog's going to stay where he is, and we're going to burn him down and then come get you. There is... No, not this one. Back left or right, it doesn't matter. Whichever is easiest for you. There's not a second one here. Mm-mm. I see one soul weaver. Oh yeah, there's a blood seeker. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say that Meta, you can grab the blood seeker too. There you go, babe. I told you we had some.
In a house.
Well, sorry. What happens when you have a house that was built in the 30s? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Give him just a sec to grab that butcher. Yep. And Anna, go ahead and hang with Meta. Just kind of make sure you show it in love. Globe up. Beautiful. Okay, kind of wrap up all this stuff over here. Since the Soul Weaver's out of the way, we don't really have to worry about her mechanics. She can stay up as long as we want. Bloodseeker. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to want to burn the Soul Weaver first. Watch that meta, you're gonna get, yeah, trapped. Yeah, you did fine. Good job. So we definitely want to make sure next time we get the Soul Weaver first, if possible. In Vet, that makes a huge difference. In Normal, it's not gonna make a big deal, but... I did not see a chest up here. Nope. But I am going to. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then it'll bring him. Yeah. Sure. There you go. Oh, wait. Wrong pocket pussy. Sorry. That's your pocket pussy you need. In fact, I might as well sell two while I'm here. Hi. I'm going to trade with Khajiit. Hmm? Oops. I don't want to sell that. Oh, thank you. Does anybody need anything from the event? Like recipes? Are you going to do the event? Okay. Alright. Oh, cool. Nah, this is, it's a recipe. Oh, poor Darth. Yeah, we know. Yeah, okay, no problem. Oh. Oh my gosh. Alright, this one, there is no Soul Weaver, nothing. We just take everything and we stack it to where the little totem is back there. And, yeah, that's about it. Just a couple of reavers. Yep. So, realistically, I'll just kind of grab whatever and run in there. Once they get them close to the totem, we'll go in. All right, go ahead. He just wanted to kind of get him taunted. Yeah, he's got a nasty. This trial is actually pretty difficult, you know, realistically. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Okay. You'll get there. That's what this is all about. Oh, I still got my pocket pussy out. Was everybody done with Fazez, or do y'all need him again? I think we got started, but okay. Heavy Sack, thank you for the shard. Great. Alright, we're good here. Just do not touch the stairs, please. Any cute? Oh, no, I don't have him. I have the, what do I have? Oh, a flamey spider. Hells has the bone dragon. I use him on my healer. I love him. He's so cute. His name is Boner.
Son of a bitch!
Aw, Petey. So, Avoy, is that your Fez? Fezes? Nope, it's Devroisis. Fezes. I believe. Alright, everybody put up your pocket pussy. Put your pocket pussies up.
Damn it.
At least I think it is. Okay.
Bitch.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. So you're going to take the Reaver and the Soul Weaver, and you're going to take them to the back corner again. And then there are 2 hot dogs this time. One hot dog is standing on the stairs. That's the Barbarian. And the other hot dog, if you angle your camera right, you can see him. He's sitting kind of in the middle of the room. So Globe, you're going to go for him first, and you are going to have to range taunt him. And then you will turn around and taunt the Barbarian. What's going to happen with them is the two-hander, which is or not two-hander, the dual wielder, which is the one that's on the stairs. He's going to start doing a mechanic where he starts hopping around and he'll do a double slash on you. Just block it. Hopefully we can get him down before that, but we're going to focus on them first. Get both the hot dogs down, and then we'll come and get Meta. Anno, stay with group this time. Hells, I'll send you with Meta. And just make sure you get your Spalder activated and all that, and we'll be good to go. I think we'll be alright. Tanks. This is basically the same pull for you. Globe, you're just going to grab both the hot dogs. Anything else? Huh? He's there. Yeah, he's sitting back there. Yep. Oh, here we go.
Into the pits of destruction you go. We bring
I think it was me. Oops. I also got clapped too. So this is what you call the ooh, yeah, you have to block that one. There we go. Yep, so Butcher's doing his thing. Now get the drop. Okay, good job. So usually what you'll do, Globe, is take that Reaver off of him and just stack him to the side a little bit. And Meta, you just need this Reaver. Oh, I think you grabbed the Soul Reaver. Good. That's okay. Yeah, no big deal. I see. Alright. Okay, free to loot. Lots of loot. There's a heavy sack here. Alright. Okay. I love you, babe. You crack me up. Alright. Alright, here's one here. Chest on the star. Where's your bird, Meta?
Same fate as Vika Gels.
Yeah, where's your birdie?
They deserve.
True. I forget that you have to put them to bed. There's one back in the graveyard. Yep. I remember my sister had a parrot and she would always have to put the parrots up. Eerier! Put your pizzazz up. Oh, they are so smart. Aren't they? Mm-hmm. Jeez. No. We still got 2 more after this one. Put your pocket pussy up, Eerie.
Drank deep from the souls
How
we
neat.
served her.
Yeah, birds are super cool. Okay, true. Okay, let's see. Anna, are you comfy explaining this to the tanks? Okay, because I gotta go potty. If anyone else needs to potty. Meta is main tank. So he's gonna be holding Brashai. All right. I'll be right back. Well, you don't have to kite. Oh, we'll get curses in group. You get them anyway. Yeah, there's something to do. Not always. Oh yeah. Many times. Okie doke. Healers have any questions? PDs have any questions? This is a long fight. It's a slow burn. Because we have to we have to focus we have to focus the diaper babies, and then we have to focus the big flamey guys, the hot dogs. So if you get the curse, you'll know because you will have that debuff on your bar far right. It looks like an iceberg, and it counts down from 7. When it gets to about 3, you're going to run over out of group and try to get as close to the lava as you can, and it will explode. When it does that, you're going to need to have some type of self-heal. So we'll make sure we want to do that. Okay, let me make sure this is not my Azabi. Whose Azabi is this? Yeah, move away from Zabi. I swear it was ear ears. It was following ear ear. You picked yours. Are you sure? Okay. Okay. It might be Darce. Oh, there we go. All right, we're good. Okay.
Destruction awaits you.
So, any questions? Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. As far as the ads go, we just want to make sure that we get to the ads as quick as possible, burn them down. Globe, you're comfortable with where you need to hold them. Yeah, just basically anywhere around the perimeter. Meta, are you okay with her heavy attack and how to recognize how that's coming, and to make sure that you know you're gonna get cursed every yeah, but I think it's every 25 seconds you get cursed. If not, it's faster than that. Okay. Oh wait, I don't believe so. Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool. And of course I was talking to Meta and he ain't even here. Derp, derp, derp. Derp-a-derp. I bet I can finish my double cheeseburger then. That's now frozen. My house... My house was 51 this morning. I thought I was going to die. Well, I don't know what that would translate for you. That's what we're at right now.
It's negative 15, it feels like negative 35. And the toilet seat's froze.
Yeah, I'm like...
And then inside the toilet seat's froze. And inside the cover is below freezing. And I wipe my ass with the toilet was frozen.
Feel honored. You bear witness to the spark that will ignite it all.
All right. Good. Yes. I just asked if you were comfortable with her heavies and everything. You think you're good. And curses. Nothing. Nope. Yeah. It's, yeah. It's a real big wind-up, too. I mean, if you don't... I mean, I can see it. So if you don't see it, then you may need to consider not being a tank, because it's that obvious. It's really obvious, and it's very slow. She does, like, all this bullshit. Block. Just block it. No. Yep. Okie doke. Yeah, lava is no good here. Yep. Oh, you. And you just keep her right there and you don't move. And you're fine. Everyone else should be stacked up on her butt. Hold damage on the shy. Hold damage on the shy. Okay. Are we gonna get a... There's the curse. Yeah, there he is. There's the diaper baby. We're gonna get 2 of them. Oh no. That is quite possible. Good job on the diaper babies. Here comes another. There's gonna be another one straight back. There you go, Chloe. A little quicker will get them to the end, but you're not stacking it in groups, so we're okay. I'm gonna stay on the boss because I'm an asshole. And I'm melee. Alright, we're gonna get another... Here comes another diaper baby. And that'll be the last one.
Melts away the unworthy. The armies of Zalbaka.
Okay, here comes the big guy. There you go. Okay. Atros down. Okay. Fire Behemoth, get out of his. Gonna blow up. Ooh. Uh-oh, Globe. You accidentally countered her. Yep. That's okay, we'll just get her here. Okay. Get the Fire Behemoth. And you kind of just keep him wherever, Globe. You don't have to worry about anything else with them. If you guys see the big orange meatball in the corner, in that you have to get those down within a certain amount of time. You can see the, and ooh, there they blow up. If you don't. The big thing. Good job, you want to cleave her in this. If we get another behemoth, just focus boss. I mean, she may only be at 7.6%, but she is also at $1.5 million. Nice work. Not bad. Yeah.
Now is my time. Come, Buzz.
Alright, there is not a chest back there. So we're gonna sneak around this corner so we don't aggro the hot dog. Oh, there is a chest here. It's a simple. Ooh, sucks ass. Alright. Got a new mechanic and boss here. So this is called a Torchcaster. He now becomes our #1 priority. For these next couple of pulls. What he does is he's the one who summons the meatball that I forgot to tell you guys about because it's not bad. So it is basically, it's a meteor and it will explode after a certain amount of time. And so you want to make sure that you kind of get out of that. You want to DPS it down, but for us it's not going to really make a huge difference. In Vet, you have to get it down, I believe it's 8 seconds. You'll see it has like little balls that are on top of it, and they'll swirl, and they'll get closer, 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 and when they get to it is when they blow up. Very similar to the tank swap in VDSR. Yep. No. Maybe next week. I like it. So Globe, you see the butcher over here to the right? Yep, you're gonna take him to the Torchcaster, and on your way, grab the Fire Behemoth, who's walking. We better get going, because he's gonna come. So, okay. Just bring everything over to this dick. Just... Yes, that's what I said. Yeah. I got res. Okay, watch the behemoth. He's gonna blow up. There you go. You can just block it. Yep. Chest over here. Uncrown. It's called Pop Lock. Hell yeah. Do the Thieves Guild line, and you'll unlock it.
Such brave prey to enter my realm.
I think it's Pop Lock, right?
You shall be a quick snack.
Oh, it's Lagardomain. Stealing. But stealing and fencing. If you go to the Dragonstar Arena Way Shrine, there's 3 farms there, and you just keep going and killing the sheep over and over and over again. You'll fill up, go fence it, and you know, get enough to sell and fence, and then you will level up once a day. So it only takes, yeah, less than a month. So this pull is fairly simple, so you can just run on up there. Yep. Yep. Oh my gosh, he is talking mad shit. I've never really paid attention. Ooh, good. Nice. Get him before he does all that bullshit. So we got another Torchcaster. He's kind of wandering. So is there? Yep. Nope, I don't either. Yep, so you kind of see down where these gladiators are. That's kind of where you want him. Well, Globe, you're gonna grab the guy that's inside of the lava and just bring him out of the lava and put him right basically where the gladiators are. Right here to the right. You can barely see him. He's kneeling down in there. Yep. Perfect. All right. When you guys are ready. So if you guys see the meteor, see how the balls are getting closer and closer and closer, and then now it's gonna blow up. Yeah. Well, I was talking about ball pythons earlier with hells, but then I was also kind of talking about balls too. So it was funny. All right. So that's the last pull before the boss that's in this area. I do not see a chest, so there might be one at the very end. Or sometimes there's one behind these. Oh, yep, here it is. This one's an intermediate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, ooh, somebody's gonna love me. I didn't get the ice staff, but I got almost as good as the ice staff.
Look around.
All right.
Do you truly think you can escape from here?
Ooh. Ooh. All right. Okay, so here we go. We have the Barbarian and the Torchcaster. They're going to be our first priority. So Globe, you're going to take that Barbarian and you're going to run over there and you're going to poke him. And then you're going to run over to the Torchcaster and you're going to poke him and you're just going to keep him right there. Meta, you are going to have the boss, the Ash Titan. So what you're going to do with him is you're just basically going to turn it around. Close, yes. You do want to watch out. He has a kite mechanic, so just kind of pay attention to it. It is very similar to he is basically almost identical to the boss in Asylum Sanctorum, the final boss, except he is fire instead of lightning. So I don't know if you've done a son. Yeah, I know. But other people that have, okay. So what he's going to do is he's going to raise up on his back legs, and he's going to do two types of kites. So one of them you can block, one of them you can't. The one that grows, you can block. The one that just shows up on the ground, you cannot. I hope I don't have that backwards. Which is possible. Yeah, fuck around and find out. But for the most part, just, you know, watch your feet in this one. Everyone. And, you know, we're gonna burn the hot dogs and then burn the boss. I mean, he's only got 11 million. 11.9 million. That's like nothing. Alright. Globe, give Globe and, Mata a few seconds to get taunt, and then we'll run to the Torchcaster. Okay, on tanks. Oh, cool. Okay. Yep, okay. Everybody to the Torchcaster. So coming. Get some heals on Globe. Alright, we're doing perfect, guys. Haha! Yeah, so you can block the... You got it, Grendel? Okay, let me see if I can flip him. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So... Yeah, no worries. I got Riz. There we go. Okay, so kind of rainbow a little bit behind him so you don't overlap those AoEs. Alright, there we go. Nice job, guys. Yeah. It's normal. It'll be okay. We sailed through the hardest fight in this game. Or in this, trial. So, Zavaka's easy as shit. She's nothing. Shh. I want to do this one 5 minutes so bad, or 6 minutes so bad. Did I help? Oh. Been Witcho, probably. Yeah, it would have had to been Witcho. That's awesome. All right, this fight is fairly simple. Burn the boss when she's up, and burn the ghosties when they're up. So It's a 3-part fight. At 74-ish and 35-ish, she's going to make a break for over here where the fire is, and she's going to go upstairs. So we're in a 3-part tower. So you have to get over there quickly. So Anno, make sure you have path on, please. Okay, figured you did. And we're going to basically, she's going to run, and we're going to follow her and run up the stairs. Now, when you were going up the stairs, there's going to be Oblivion fire damage. You can't block it. I would suggest that you just pause. It's going to be quite a bit, but it's a circular spiral staircase, so if you have to go slow, that's fine. When we get up to the next level, you stay at the top until everybody's regained all their resources, and then we'll go and fight her again. When we get to the 3rd level, it's the same thing, with the exception of the middle of the floor is gone. Do not believe people who tell you there's a golden sky shard down there, because there's not. I promise. I've looked. No. Just people say that there's a fucking golden sky shard down there, and you... Yeah, and you yeet, and you die, and then your people have to res you and are pissed because they spent a soul gem on you because you were an idiot. So, that's just how that goes. No, because there's been plenty. There's been plenty of people I've tricked. Fallen loves to trick. Cool. I think it's 3. Globe, you are basically not going to be doing anything with the exception of, you are going to be bringing in the ads, to next to Zavaka. And that's about it. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. So range DDs, which was, I believe, was like Voices, Ear. Oh, you have a staff, yeah. Etched. A boy, you guys are going to be on Ghosty Patrol. So what's going to happen with the ghosts is they're going to come from, you know, kind of high up, and they are just basically little apparitions or specters, or I don't know what the hell they call them. Anyway, you're going to kill them. What's going to happen? You have a staff. How are you melee? Uh-huh. Where's your staff? Bar swap. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, this is melee right here. Dual wield and a sword. Okay. Anyway, now that Ear and I are done fighting. Ah! Kill her! Alright. Bring her back in the middle. Shit. The ghosts are going to give you a group. You have to take that ogre out of group, kind of like Hoarfrost, and it'll slow you down and eventually kill you. So, she's fine where she is, actually, yeah. Ooh, ouchie. Took her heavy. Oops. So, you're targeted. Staffy, did you see that? Yeah, you were targeted. Yeah, no big deal. Beautiful job on the ghost. Do me a favor. focus ghosties. Got edge. And when you get rid of the booger, try not to stack it on other people, or not other people, but try not to stack it on other ones. Minis up. Just stack it. Woo! Donut, in or out. Here, you should get better than that. So you see Zelbaka's got a shield around her, so that means one of the ghosties got to her. There we go. So we gotta break that shield before we can do more damage. So let's make it a point. We've gotta get the ghosties down. Yeah, no lead. Yeah. And I really can't help you with the ghosties. Not like I have like DPS like crazy, but it just makes this fight longer. Do we have a res on build? Okay. Oh! Ouch. She's gonna be running shortly. I don't... No, we're okay. Thank you, Hills. Yeah, she won't run because she has the shield. We need to try to get her back into the middle if we can. Oh! Ouch! You bee. Yeah, she's loose. Globe, are you up? No? Yep. Yep, it's like that. He's up. I think he's at the getting water. Yes, we did. Sorry. Yeah, I know it. Oh. Sorry. Yep.
Light of Zalvaka overwhelms you.
Oh! Oh! Yeah. In fact, it might be better to go ahead and wipe. Because her shield, she's got a triple shield right now. So, it will take us hours to burn through that. So... we did. Yes, please. Yeah, okay. So everybody back this way. And off the stairs. But at least you guys kind of got to see the fight. So the last thing I didn't get to explain about the second and third floor is she's going to split into 3. We have to find her shade, and the way that you find her shade is by holding block, and if she's translucent or you can see through her, that is not the real Zalvaka, and you do not want to damage her. It can cause a wipe for the whole group if you do. Hi. So usually it's the main tank who finds her first when that happens, because they're going to be the one running. So just kind of keep an eye on the main tank. Can we put a thing back on Meta's head, please? Thank you. And so just follow the green meatball. And find the right one, DPS it down, and then she'll go back. On the third floor, like I said, no golden sky shard, but there's going to be a ton of AoE flame. Just do your best to stay out of it. If you don't stay out of it, if it overlaps, it could kill you. So, you know, let's make it easier on our healers and just kind of do our best. But for the most part, unless you are getting ghosts and dropping that booger out of group, okay. Yep. I thought it was only 3. Yeah. Yep. And you just keep her right in the middle of that center. You see ghosties out, make sure you're getting them.
Overwhelms you. The Iron Astro is going to have an AoE. Just be careful. Good job. Ghosties, there's one behind her. Nice. Okay, she's going to be running here any minute. There she goes. Drop what you're doing and run. Yeah, when I say run, I mean run. Now, you don't necessarily have to run up the stairs. It's okay, we'll get you at the top. Hells, do you have a crow rose? Yes. Give chase my morsels.
Okay, if you could grab that crow rose. We're almost there. Ugh. Okay, don't step out on the platform yet. Here. Dark window. Okay. Is everybody up? Okay, let's go. We're good. It just starts the meteors, so. Oh, oh! She heavy me, bitch. That's alright. Don't forget you have ghosties still. Okay, so she is splitting. The real one is here on globe. So on star and globe. Hold block. That's alright. Okay. Remember the ghosts. Ghosty behind her. Just Good thing about the third floor, no ghosts. But she still splits. Alright, she's gonna be running here in about... Okay, in or out of that. Great. Good job. Okay, she split.
Would you like more?
Yep, on the star. So if you guys want to go look and see what it looks like when you're not, you know, so you can see when she's translucent, then, you know, by all means go look, but don't damage her. That's all. She's gonna run. Here, ghosts her up. And she's about to run. Go, bitch. Yep, there she goes. Perfect. Oh! Oh!
I am but a herald.
Ooh.
A horde awaits behind me.
Oh! Oh, I hate this. Oh, just don't go forward. Ooh. Yay! Yeah. Alright. Now just remember, trust your healers. Stay in a group. She still splits, but there's no ghosts.
Watch as your companions burn.
Perfect.
Light of Zalvaka overwhelms you.
And good job on the...
Watch as your companions burn.
Like I said, all the AoEs. Okay, she's split. Gotta work on that Catra. It is not that one.
Would you like more?
It is this one here at the by the entrance. Yeah, you see the difference now? I'll get you.
Watch as your companions burn.
I got res. I hope.
Light of Zalvaka overwhelms.
Woo! Good job!
Fiend is destroyed. The gate is closed and the storm has calmed. It is over. The people of Ka Uzith honor you, savior of Krona Konu. Come, let us speak.
You could? I did not get the ice staff.
You return. Yeah.
I don't think, anyway. Don't forget to turn in your quests. And that's... I don't think we're gonna make it to NSS. I'm salty. But I think what we can do next week, is we can do NSS and in DSR. So. Is anybody else looking for Sax or Soulzan or anything? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what were you looking for again? Oh, oh. Okay. All right, okay. I couldn't remember. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Oh, nice. Well, good. Yeah, thank you. You guys have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas. Yeah. 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 I can invite him back to group. Bye. Oh, he's still in group. Yeah, he's still in group. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's right behind you. Haha. Yeah. That was fun, guys. Sometimes it's nice to just do normal stuff, and I'm glad we were able to get some people there. Well, I just wanted to do something easy, you know? So,